Hello, Kiana with PMP Crafters here, and today we are going to be doing a design for a party cup. Now, here is the template, and before we get started, you can definitely purchase this template on our website, and that way you can just keep using it over and over again, and you won't have to try to figure out a way on how to make a template for a cup. With this template, you're able to make either a cup label or a cup wrap, or you can have these printed directly on the cup. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the design that we're going to do this time is a Toy Story theme. Okay, so first thing I want to do is put a background on this cup template. So I already have one here. With Toy Story, I always remember it being those clouds in his room. That wallpaper is quite memorable. Okay, so I'm resizing it here. Don't want to go past there. Okay, and I think I like it. Once I'm satisfied with it, I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to right click and create a clipping mask. And it wrapped it right on the cup. Now, as you can see, you're seeing some of the floor here and some of the floor here, but not right here, which means it's going to look a little bit funny because our cup is actually curved. And once we put it on there, if we keep it like this, it's going to look funny. So what you want to do is press Control T or Command T. And once it brings it up, you're going to see that it has the box around it. What you want to do is you want to click right up here. This is going to help us transform this shape to match the shape of the template. Now you can go in and custom do it because it automatically comes up as custom, and you would move these little notches here. So I can show you. You can move the notches and play around with it to get it the way you want it. If you choose to do so like that, you could do that. But what I would like to do is make this a little easier on myself. So right in here where it says wrap and custom, I am going to go ahead and choose the arc shape. And it's going to immediately put it in an arc. And I see that, oh, this is way too big. So let's bring the size down. So let's bend it a little bit less. Right now we're at a 50 bend. I'm going to take it down to 15. Bend of a 15. And we're just going to see what that looks like. No, now it's not bent enough. So we're going to go up. Let's go 25. I think I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking it. So let's see. Just gonna play around with it. Yeah. I think 25 is almost right where I want it. Let's go to 28. Okay, I think that is good. I'm going to click OK, but then I'm going to go back in and just make it smaller. And make sure it's lined up. After I'm satisfied with it, I'm going to make sure I click my check or click enter on the keyboard. And now our background is all set. Next thing I want to do is put in their logo. Okay, so I have the Toy Story logo here. The image was already with a PNG, which means it's a PNG file and there is no background on here. So as you can see, Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. So as you can see, you're able to see what we were working on previously behind it as I make it smaller. And you have to remember this is a cup, so you don't want things to be super, super huge. Okay, once I'm satisfied with the size, I'm going to click enter. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to mimic this here, and I want to put a 4 down here and a name up here. So we're going to go into our fonts. And I know I want a very bold font. And we're going to make it yellow. And this is going to be our 4. And then we're going to do it again for our name. And I'm going to make sure I cap lock this to make all of the letters capitalized. Okay, let's see. Let's start over. Okay, and so now we're going to actually type the name. I'm going to put cap lock on, and I am going to type a name in here. Let's go with Lucas. Okay, we have our name. I'm going to now size it. Okay. All I'm going to do is drag the corners of each, put it into place where I would like it. And I want the 4 to be off centered, like it's falling. Okay, now we're going to put a blue outline around the 4. I'm going to right click on the layer, not right click, we're going to left click on the layer, click on stroke, and we're going to change the color to this blue. And we're going to bring our size up until it says inside. We want to do outside. If it says inside, make sure you do outside, and you want to bring it up until you're satisfied with it. We're going to keep it at a 21. That seems good. And then I actually want to emboss and bevel just a little bit to make it look like it is standing higher than the blue outline. So I click that one as well. Now that I'm looking at it, I want it a little bit open in the middle of the 4. If I can get it just a tad bit, just like that. Then I'm going to click OK. And we're going to repeat that for the name. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we're going to just add our characters in. Now, when we add our characters in, like I said at the beginning of the video, you want to make sure that you get good quality pictures, good quality clip art. Make sure that they are transparent backgrounds, which are PNG files, not JPEG, or you'll be sitting there taking out the background. So with this one, I wanted to show you not the best quality, It's a little bit pixelated, but in small projects, they tend to be okay. It's only when we're doing big projects that it really, really messes with everything. Okay, we put our friends in there. All right, and there you go. There is a cup design here that you can now put on a cup.